11 reasons why your car engine is knocking, causes, and how to fix them. Do not ignore your car if your engine is making a knocking sound, but also do not panic and assume the engine has failed, because engine knocking can come from something as simple as low oil, bad fuel, or carbon buildup, but it can also come from serious internal damage like rod knock. The important thing is knowing how to diagnose the knock in the right order before you keep driving, pour in random additives, or start replacing expensive parts. Before we go into the 11 causes and fixes, do these 3 checks first. Check the engine oil level and condition, pay attention to when the knocking sound happens, and scan the car for codes if the check engine light is on. A knocking sound in the engine while idling is not always the same as an engine knocking sound when accelerating. And a cold start knock that fades away is not always the same as a deep knock that gets louder the more you drive. So the sound itself is only a clue. The real diagnosis comes from the location, timing, temperature, oil condition, and driving condition. Now let's start with the cheapest and easiest causes first. The first cause is low engine oil. This is one of the most common engine knocking causes because oil protects the metal parts inside the engine. When the oil level drops too low, the bearings, lifters, camshaft, crankshaft, and connecting rods may not get enough lubrication, and that can create a ticking, tapping, or knocking noise in the engine. To diagnose it, park on level ground, wait a few minutes, pull the dipstick, wipe it clean, reinsert it, and check the oil level. Also look at the oil condition. If it is extremely black, watery, gritty, or smells burnt, that is a warning sign. The fix is to top it up with the correct oil grade if it is low. But if the knock started because of low oil, you should also change the oil and filter, check for oil leaks, and find out whether the engine is burning oil, because simply topping it up does not fix the reason the oil disappeared. The second cause is old oil, wrong oil, or an oil change mistake. Even if the oil level looks correct, the wrong viscosity can cause engine knock, especially when the engine is hot or under load. If the knocking started immediately after an oil change, double-check that the right oil grade was used and that the oil level is not too low or overfilled. For example, if your engine requires 5W30 and the wrong oil was used, the oil film may not protect the engine properly. The fix is to drain and refill the engine with the correct manufacturer recommended oil and replace the filter. If the engine is high mileage, use the correct high mileage oil, only if it still matches the approved specification. The third cause is bad fuel or low octane fuel. This usually causes engine knocking when accelerating, climbing a hill, or pressing the gas hard. This type of engine knock is often called spark knock, detonation, or pinging, and it sounds like a metallic rattle, pinging noise, or marbles shaking inside a can. To diagnose it, ask yourself if the knocking started right after refueling, especially if you used a different fuel station or lower octane fuel than your vehicle requires. The fix is to use the correct octane fuel from a trusted station, and if the knock is severe after bad fuel, you may need to dilute the tank with better fuel or drain the bad fuel completely. The fourth cause is carbon buildup inside the combustion chamber. Carbon deposits can increase compression, create hot spots, and make the air-fuel mixture ignite at the wrong time, which leads to engine knocking sound when accelerating. This is common on older engines, direct injection engines, and cars mostly used for short trips. To diagnose it, look for poor acceleration, rough idle, poor gas mileage, and knocking under load. A scan tool may show misfire history, knock sensor activity, or fuel trim issues. The fix may include a quality fuel system cleaner, intake valve cleaning on direct injection engines, or professional combustion chamber cleaning. Do not pour random chemicals into the intake without checking whether that method is safe for your engine, because some shortcuts can damage sensors or the catalytic converter. The fifth cause is a lean fuel mixture. This happens when the engine gets too much air or not enough fuel, and because the combustion temperature rises, it can cause engine knock. Common causes include vacuum leaks, a dirty MAF sensor, weak fuel pump, clogged fuel filter, cracked intake hose, bad PCV hose, leaking intake gasket, or wrong oxygen sensor readings. To diagnose this, look for rough idle, hesitation, high fuel trims, poor acceleration, and engine knocking when accelerating. Inspect the intake boot for cracks, check vacuum hoses, scan fuel trims, and test fuel pressure before blaming the fuel pump. The fix is to repair the vacuum leak, clean or replace the MAF sensor only if testing confirms it, replace a clogged filter, or repair the fuel delivery issue. The sixth cause is a faulty knock sensor. The knock sensor listens for engine knock and tells the computer to adjust ignition timing. If it fails, the engine may knock more under load, lose power, or show a check engine light. To diagnose it, scan for knock sensor circuit codes and inspect the wiring, connector, and corrosion around the sensor. But do not replace the knock sensor blindly because sometimes the sensor is not the problem. It may be correctly reporting a real knock. The fix is to repair damaged wiring or replace the sensor only after confirming the circuit or sensor has failed. The seventh cause is ignition timing, cam timing, or VVT problems. If the spark fires too early or if the cam timing is off, the engine can knock, rattle, lose power, or run rough. On modern cars, timing is computer controlled, but a stretched timing chain, bad camshaft position sensor, crankshaft position sensor, dirty oil, clogged VVT solenoid, or failing timing component can still create knocking or rattling sounds. To diagnose it, listen near the timing cover, especially during cold start, idle, and acceleration, then scan for camshaft, crankshaft, or VVT-related codes. The fix may be as simple as correcting dirty oil or replacing a clogged VVT solenoid, but if the timing chain is stretched or rattling badly, it needs proper repair before it jumps timing and causes bigger damage. Now let's separate one of the biggest confusions: rod knock versus spark knock. Spark knock is usually a lighter metallic pinging sound that happens mainly when accelerating, climbing hills, or putting the engine under load. It is often linked to fuel quality, carbon buildup, timing, or a lean mixture. Rod knock, on the other hand, is usually a deeper, heavier metallic knock from the lower part of the engine, and it often gets louder with engine RPM. This difference is vital because spark knock may be fixable without opening the engine, but true rod knock usually means internal bearing damage. The eighth cause is worn lifters or valve train noise. This is usually a lighter ticking or tapping sound from the top of the engine, especially at idle or cold start. Many people mistake it for engine knocking, but lifter noise is normally higher pitched than rod knock. To diagnose it, listen near the valve cover. If the sound is strongest at the top of the engine and changes with RPM, it may be lifters, rocker arms, or valve train wear. The fix starts with checking oil level and oil quality, using the correct oil and changing dirty oil. If the sound remains, the valve cover may need to come off for inspection. The ninth cause is piston slap. This often happens when the engine is cold and may fade as the engine warms up. It happens when the piston rocks slightly inside the cylinder because of wear or clearance. To diagnose it, notice whether the knocking sound is loudest on cold start and reduces after a few minutes. Mild piston slap can sometimes continue for a long time without immediate failure, but if the noise gets worse, stays after warm-up, or comes with smoke and oil consumption, the engine needs deeper inspection. The fix depends on severity, but serious piston slap usually requires internal engine repair. The 10th cause is rod knock, and this is the most dangerous one. A true knocking engine rod usually comes from worn connecting rod bearings, low oil pressure, or previous oil starvation. It sounds like a deep metallic knock from the lower engine, and usually gets louder when accelerating or revving. To diagnose it, do not keep revving the engine. Check oil pressure, inspect the oil for metal particles, listen near the oil pan area, and have the bearings checked if the sound is deep and heavy. Many people ask how to fix a knocking engine rod, but the honest answer is that a real rod knock usually needs internal engine repair, bearing replacement, crankshaft inspection, or engine replacement. Oil additives may quiet it briefly, but they do not repair damaged bearings. The 11th cause is diesel engine knocking. Diesel engines naturally sound louder than petrol engines, but excessive diesel knocking can come from bad injectors, poor fuel quality, wrong injection timing, low compression, carbon buildup, or contaminated fuel. To diagnose it, listen for one cylinder sounding sharper than the others, and look for smoke, hard starting, poor fuel economy, loss of power, or injector balance codes. The fix may include replacing the fuel filter, using clean diesel, testing the injectors, checking glow plugs, correcting injection timing, or repairing compression issues. So, is engine knocking dangerous? Yes, it can be, but it depends on the type of knock. A light pinging sound only during acceleration may be caused by fuel, carbon, timing, or a lean condition, and it may be fixable if you act early. But a deep knocking sound at idle and accelerating, especially with low oil pressure, overheating, metal in the oil, smoke, or loss of power, is dangerous, and you should stop driving until it is diagnosed. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with someone who it might help.